Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Try that again. Hang on a second. Okay. Alright. Good morning, Roblin. What's up, mate? David, Michelle, Josie, Charlotte, Miller, Daniel, and Alicia. Good morning, y'all. Alright. So we are on day 71, Psalm 71. We still got 79 more chapters to go. I'm loving it. Alright, Psalm 71. In you, O Yehovah, I put my trust. Let me never be put to shame. Deliver me in your righteousness and cause me to escape. Incline your ear to me and save me. Be my strong refuge, to which I may resort continually. You have given the commandment to save me, for you are my rock and my fortress. Deliver me, O my Elohim, out of the hand of the wicked, out of the hand of the unrighteous and cruel man. For you are my hope, O Yehovah Elohim. You are my trust from my youth. But you I have been upheld, by you I have been upheld from birth. You are he who took me out of my mother's womb. My praise shall be continually of you. I have become as a wonder to many, but you are my strong refuge. Let my mouth be filled with your praise and with your glory all the day. Do not cast me off in the time of old age. Do not forsake me when my strength fails. For my enemies speak against me, and those who lie in wait for my life take counsel together, saying, Yah has forsaken him. Pursue and take him, for there is none to deliver him. O Yah, do not be far from me. O my Elohim, make haste to help me. Let me be confounded and consumed. Let them be confounded and consumed, who are adversaries of my life. Let them be covered with reproach and dishonor, who seek my hurt. But I will hope continually, and will praise you yet more and more. My mouth shall tell of your righteousness and your salvation all the day, for I do not know their limits. I will go in the strength of Yehovah Elohim. I will make mention of your righteousness, of yours only. O Yah, you have taught me from my youth, and to this day I declare your wondrous works. Now also when I am old and gray-headed, O Yah, do not forsake me, until I declare your strength to this generation, your power to everyone who is to come. Also your righteousness, O El, is very high. You who have done great things, O Yah, who is like you? You who have shown me great and severe troubles shall revive me again and bring me up again from the depths of the earth. You shall increase my greatness and comfort me on every side. Also with the lute I will praise you and your faithfulness, O my Yah. To you I will sing with the harp, O Holy One of Israel. My lips shall greatly rejoice when I sing to you, and my soul, which you have redeemed. My tongue also shall talk of your righteousness all the day long. For they are confounded, for they are brought to shame, who seek my hurt. You know, as I'm reading this, I've got two things that really come to my attention. One is, we know that constantly who David is talking about is the enemies that were always pursuing him, whether it be King Saul or whether it be Absalom, you know, whoever it was at the time that he was writing that psalm, each one of these psalms. But the picture that we need to understand is ultimately who is that great enemy of ours, and that is Hasatan. Satan and all his demonic realm, their whole sole purpose is to seek our destruction on a constant basis. And I want to go back to verse 11 here. Let's see, verse 10 and 11. For my enemies speak against me. All right, so we know that, actually, we probably really don't know just how much Satan speaks against us, so to speak. You know, it says that he's the accuser of the brethren, all right? For my enemies speak against me, and those who lie in wait for my life take counsel together. Satan and his demonic realm are always lying in wait to us. They're always coming together, so to speak, in counsel against Yah's people, against the children of the Father, against the children of Israel, against the bride of Messiah. They're always coming together in counsel against us. In verse 11, so I'm going to read verse 10 and 11 together. For my enemies speak against me, and those who lie in wait for my life take counsel together, saying, Yah has forsaken him. Pursue and take him, for there is none to deliver him. So they look at the times that when, you know, because they're not God, they don't know, you know, they don't know what's going on, or when Yah is sifting us or refining us. So they see us going through struggles or something, and the enemy thinks that we've been forsaken, or maybe we've sinned or something, and you know, and so they say, you know, let's pursue him and take him, for there's none to deliver him. And this is a constant battle that we deal with from the enemy. This is a constant attack and barrage that we go through from Hasatan and all of his demonic realm. But we have the understanding and hope that, I love what it says, where's it at here? Well, as always, David's constantly praising Yah. I trust you, my hope is in you, you're my deliverer, you're my rock. But verse 6, by you I have been upheld from birth. You are he who took me out of my mother's womb. My praise shall be continually of you. So it reminds me of Jeremiah 1. At least a certain couple sentences in Jeremiah 1. So in Jeremiah 1, Yah says, let's see, verse 4 or 5. Yeah, verse 4 and 5. Then the word of Yehovah came to me, saying, this to Jeremiah, Yirmiyahu, to say it in Hebrew. Behold, I formed you in the womb. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I sanctified you. I ordained you a prophet to the nations. Now, I'm not saying Yah's ordained any of us as a prophet to the nations. But what I am saying is that this is the thing that we have to remember, is that before he even formed us, he says, I knew you. I ordained you, and then whatever the rest of that sentence would be. Whatever Yah has called us to be, whatever he has sentenced us to be in this. Whatever he has ordained us to be in this, in this life, in this walk. Maybe he's given you the gift of singing. Maybe he's given you the gift to preach the word, or to be an intercessor, or whatever the case may be. He has declared this since before you were born. The enemy doesn't want you to think on that. The enemy doesn't want you to trust in that, or believe in that, or meditate on that, or anything. He wants to keep you focused on the here and now and what he can do to destroy you. He wants to keep you focused on your sins that you've done. He wants to keep you focused on whoever's hurt you, or having an offense against somebody. He wants to keep you focused on all of that. Because if he can do that, then he keeps you away from getting focused on the fact that Yah says, I knew you before I even formed you. I ordained you to what? And fill out the rest of the sentence. Basically, he's ordained you to whatever it is that he had intended you to be, period. Because he already knew you. Mishpachah, focus on that. Study this verse today, this chapter today. Study it. Meditate on it. Read it. Understand what it is that you really have in Yah. Even look at Jeremiah 1, verse 5 and 6. And think upon that. Ponder on it, what it means. That Yehovah knows you before he even formed you. He knew you. He had you set in the place to fulfill his work before you even breathed your first breath. And so this way, when the enemy is trying to tear you down, you think upon the things that Yah has already called you to do. You think about the desires of your heart to work for him, to be what he wants you to be. All of these things, you focus on that. And the enemy will fail against you. The enemy's counsel will be to nothing. Mishpachah, you are a special treasure unto Yehovah. If you walk in obedience to his word, if you heed his voice and keep his covenant, then you will be a special treasure unto him above all people. And everything boils down to obedience. The more we walk in obedience, the harder it is for the enemy to do anything against us. We weaken him the greater we obey Yah. It weakens him. And I don't mean he becomes weak. It means that his efforts become futile. Because when we are so focused in walking upright before Yah, when we're so focused in walking righteous and holy before him and obedient to his word, to honor him, to glorify him and not profane him, to be obedient to his commandments in all ways, when we do that, then the enemy's schemes against us, they fall by the wayside. They crash and burn. They fail. So think upon that. Meditate on that. And remember today, Mishpachah. If nothing else, remember today that Yah knew you before he even formed you. Before you were even in your mother's womb, he ordained you for a purpose, for his glory, for his righteousness. Amen? So I hope you have an awesome and amazing, blessed day, Mishpachah. And just be in him. Just be in him. Meditate on him as we should always. So I love y'all. Hope y'all have an awesome day. But most importantly, Yah loves you. Shalom, shalom.